Not very well.
I'm just trying to see if the 24 worked. That's messed up.
I think I'm stealthy.
Yes, you think you're stealth. Both of you think you're stealth. The only problem is, as soon as Vayer goes to move, the board one of the boards he steps on snaps in half with a very loud crack. All right, so
Not proving helpful.
Several stop rock, look back to see what that loud crack was.
You see them trying to. Well, you see. Give me a perception check on your part. That's not what I wanted. I want that. Well,
Yeah.
that's enough to see Vayer snap a twig or a rock.
Yeah.
Board.
Yeah, that thing.
I definitely don't see, but I see Bayer clearly trying to be stealthy, hiding behind a barrel.
Okay, so. All right, we got it there.
So I think I'm stealthy and I'm trying to move around the ship.
Right, and let's see. Yours was a 10 perception, but Vayer's was a 17. Vayer, you hear this. What languages do you speak?
Elvish, Dwarvish, Undercommon, and Common.
Okay, so you don't understand it. And what language do you speak there, she?
Undercommon, Elvish, and Con.
All right. Let's see. You guys hear. And
They're watching cartoons over there.
So go ahead and move me your stealthiness. What direction you plan on going? Both she and Vayer. Actually,
I was
you know
going
what?
to try and use this ship as cover. So for me, I was going to kind of go around the inside, skeleton of the ship that's on there. That's what I was trying to do.
Okay, so go ahead and let's get some initiative rolls down, so that I actually can call you guys in order and not out of order. So with that, looks like she goes on a 10.
Correct, sir.
Let's see. Sergeant Rock has a 12. Okay, where were we? Vayer's got a 17. Vayer rolling high on them initiatives. Okay, so between Brother May I, and she, which one of you guys has the higher dex?
She.
My dex is a +3.
I'm a -1.
Ditto.
Okay, so she will go first out of those two. So as of now, it'll be Vayer, Rock, she, and then May I. And let me roll for these guys. Please don't roll that same number again. Alright, that works. Okay, so Vayer, you have initiative as far as your move is concerned. She went into the skeletal part of the ship, sneaking around. You don't see him anywhere. What would you like to do?
I will move 1, 2, 3. I can't see the grid line. Anyway, I'm going to move 6 this way.
All right, let me see if I can
To get a
darken
better
those grid
view.
lines up a little bit. Grid's enabled.
Yeah, it's just blending in with the sand, that's all. Anyhow, I'm going to move 6 that way because I'm not trying to get closer to anybody, I'm just trying to get a better view of what's going on.
All right. I don't know if that's going to fix anything. There it goes. You guys see the lines better now?
Yep,
Yeah, I made it better.
definitely.
Of course, I need to move.
Do I see anybody from that new position?
Give me just a moment to locate your position. All right, so let's close that out. You see here and here. You are in the ship, so you see this way. So no, you don't see anything from your point of view on the other side, but you do hear it coming from just on the other side of the the fore part of the ship.
All right. Well, if I see somebody attacking me or my shipmate, I'll shoot them with my hand crossbow. I'll have that held action.
All right. So with that, Sergeant Rock, you and Brother May I are on the other side of the beach, heading to, I guess, see if there's any survivors out in the water. You hear that crack of the board as he looks like he's trying to sneak, and you physically see him look like he's trying to sneak around the boat, but not doing a very good job of it. What would you like to do?
He's going to step up to here, dropping to a knee for a brace on his M1 rifle, and he's going to ready in action. If he sees something hostile, he's going to fire at the hostile thing.
All right. So for those listening, what is your M1 rifle? Just looks like an M1 rifle that you brought with you?
Yeah, it's an M1 rifle. But to these guys, it looks like a staff, kind of a weird-looking wizard staff.
All right. So, you're next in the initiative order. You see what I've pointed out up there on the map?
Okay. Understanding that he does not have to move out in open ground.
Oh, and before you do anything, I will point this out. They're looking right at you.
Okay. So, realizing that he may not have been as stealthy as he thought he was, I'm going to draw my sword. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That just disgusted little sound I made when you rolled your 24. I rolled a 20, and they get a plus 9.
Of course, they get a plus 9.
No. Let me rephrase that. You got a 24. That was passive perception. I looked at that wrong. No, they didn't see you. They're not looking at you. My bad.
Okay. Plan is still the same. I'm drawing my sword, but I'm coming around the ship. I'm assuming that what I can't see right here is the front part of a ship.
Let's see. Actually, I don't know why I didn't do that for you a minute ago.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to come around the front of the ship here. So I was up there. I'm moving and then I will come right here.
All right.
So that I should be able to come up and attack the next time. I dashed.
You should be able to see under the edge of that. So I'm going to say you see. And what you see might disgust you a tad bit. You see 5 goblins, and they appear to be poking at what looks like a body of one of the sailors that was on the ship with you. Actually, we'll say it was the first mate that you're seeing them stick their spears in and start going through his pockets.
Okay. All right, I'm holding right there.
Okay, so next up is Brother May I.
I look over to Rock and I'm like, what are they doing? What's going on?
They sure acting like they got something hostile over there. I'd get ready if I were you.
Okay. So that's a long way, so I'll just 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Are you wanting to go your movement, or you want to just how far do you want to go? Because right here's your movement. If you dash, you can get to here. All right. Do you have a bonus action you can use?
Did we happen to get a full rest when we were knocked out, or
when you was unconscious?
This day.
I'm going to say not a full rest, But you
Okay.
can roll
It
one
wasn't
hit
very
die. You
restful.
can roll a hit die for like a short rest if you want to add that to your hit points.
Nah, not hurt too badly. So,
Because technically you were unconscious for at least an hour.
Well, you can't roll hit dice if you're unconscious.
let's see. Can I do that's a bonus action other than healing word? No, I don't think not. So, yeah, that's my turn.
All right, so now it's their turn, and let's see. Why do I keep grabbing that mouse? This one here. Let me go ahead and give you some visual here. There it is.
Is that the body?
Yeah. So these two are looking. Well, these two are looking around, while this one is searching through the body, and this one here, that I can't seem to click onto, is pretty much shouting orders at him. Tell him to do this. Tell him to do that. They don't see you, don't know you're there yet, but they're, like I said, they're going through his pockets, and they've already stabbed him with a spear a few times to make sure he's not moving. Alright. And that was their move, so now we're back up to the top of the round. Vayer, you're up.
I'd like to see 1, 2, 4. I want to move through the wreckage, but use it for partial cover until I get line of sight on the one giving the order.
Okay, so you
Whether it
gonna
be here or here?
give me another
Where do I
stealth? Give me another stealth check. See if you can move that way silently enough.
That's not my primary goal, but okay.
Okay, so you're not worried about being quiet? Well,
My primary goal is positioning more than I want to maintain partial cover and also get line of sight on the leader.
all right. Well, you're able to do that. You see him down here.
Okay?
This here's the leader. Well, I'm trying to figure out. I'll put some color on him.
The guy's shouting anyway. Yeah,
That's
him.
the leader. He's got a
So,
red dot on
I've
him.
already seen. I've already seen that they're robbing one of my shipmates. So that's reason enough to attack in my book.
Not only do they rob, they've stabbed him. So if he was alive, he isn't now.
Right. So, crossbow mastery, I get an action and a bonus action with both with the hand crossbow. So I effectively get 2 attacks.
Okay, fire away.
1, 2.
Oh, well, that first hit, I'm sure hits. Ain't that a critical?
It is. It didn't roll the double dice. I guess you do have to write that
It
in.
did. No,
Push that in
you rolled
there.
an 8 and a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You
a
don't
1D.
do that much on the
Oh, no, it did. You're right, because the 8 is...
Yep.
right.
Yep, it did it.
Okay, and you're aiming for the boss, you said?
Yeah. The guy shouting orders.
Alright, so... And that'll be 13 total for the first. And 7 total for the second. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Alright. Alright, he is looking extremely rough, but he is still standing.
Pretty tough guy. At level 1.
Well, like I said, this one appears to be in charge of the other 4.
Right.
So with that,
Tracking.
it is now Sergeant Rock's turn.
Sergeant Rock will just run up 60 feet.
All right. All right. And I guess from your point of view, you might be able to see this guy right here.
Pull that over to my shoulder to my buddy. Yeah, there's some kind of goblins or some kind of bad guys over there. They look like Italians.
Italians? What are those?
All right. So that's you got a bonus action or anything you want to try?
No.
Okay. So action, move, action. All right. So with that, we go to she.
Are they? Do they like their because of the error that came from there? Are they pretty much focused in that direction?
Well, they've not moved yet. So up until the arrows hit, they were still focusing the attention on the body on the ground. But that may change.
All right. So this one right here, I'm going to step right here, 5 feet forward, so I have clear line of sight.
All right.
Oh, whoops, that's the wrong thing. There we go. And then throw a dart at him.
Okay, then that's a definite hit, and you said it's 5 points of damage.
Yep, and then I'm going to step.
Now, which one was it again you're hitting? Look,
This one right here, that was closest to the body.
Copy that, all right.
And then I'm stepping 10 feet, so I'm behind the hole again. So the whole goal is to hit and hide.
All right, so, no, that's not the right thing. All right, you
think that
you go ahead and roll
Vader
me
did
a. Well, you don't have hide as a
Nope.
bonus action, do you?
Nope, I'm a monk right now. I don't have it as a bonus action, so
All
I'm
right,
just trying
so
to get
you're just
back into
getting
the cover. Yep.
All right, so with that, that was your go. Brother May I, it is now yours.
Alright, I will move up 30 feet.
So where exactly you want to go? All right. And with your point of view, you see, I'm going to say you see that one there.
Alright, have him give me a dex save
Dex save. All right.
for, I'm thinking I'm 13.
That's a 19 on the roll. Well, it's 17 on the dice plus 2, so it's 19 for the save.
Alright, he saves.
All right. That was at
Sacred Flame.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So that was your go. Do you have a bonus action, anything you'd like to try to do?
No.
All right. So it's now their go. They know you guys are here now. So you rolled a 20 to hide, but then you actually shot. So this one here. It would help if I actually turn on the right clicker. This one here, we'll go ahead and fire at you. Do you have any kind of cover there, Vayer?
That was the goal, to get partial cover and
Okay,
also line
so
of
we'll
sight.
be partial on that. Okay, so I'm going to assume that 11 doesn't hit you. Well, no. Yeah, 11 does not hit your actual armor class without the cover.
Right.
Alright, so that was his. The boss is going to 10, 15, 20. No. Yeah. Move over to here. And you hit this guy, so he's going to... Well, he can't see you, so he'll move. Let's see, 5, 10, 15. We'll say it's right about there. Okay, I'm sure a 7 doesn't hit you, does it, she?
No, it does not. Close.
$14 does not either.
Negative. You're correct, sir.
Alright, so this guy will move this way, look around, he sees You're kind of out of range, so I guess he'll shoot at you. 16. And there you have a 15 plus caution. Okay, no, he doesn't hit you either. So bolts are hitting the wall right in front of you, Vayor, and bolts are just flying past you, She. And of course, the guy who took that massive crossbow hit has moved his way towards the edge of the rock face there. So with that, that was his go. We were back at the top of the round. Vayor, what would you like to do?
I'm going to take half my movement. Take another pot shot at the boss.
All right, go ahead.
And
another crit. Not nice.
Move back.
Okay, so tell me, the first shot that you aimed at the boss,
Yeah.
with the damage of 7 to a person that only had 1, what happened? Describe how the Zeoblins expired.
Well, I'm not going to waste my second shot on him, man. I'll re-aim the second shot.
So he's asking for the description. And that 20 usually means
Yeah. So it's bullseye. It went right through his eye and came out the other side of his head.
All right, so you fire it off, pinpoint accuracy. It goes right through his left eye and blows out the back of his head. The right eye looks around for a moment before it realizes it's dead before the body drops to the ground. With that, you have a second shot, and where's it going to?
The guy who was nearest my covered spot. 2 shots. No, that one.
All right,
Yeah.
so that would be a 22 to a 4. That one hasn't been hit yet, so he'll take your damage.
Okay.
And with that, it is Sergeant Rock. It's on you.
All right. He's got his rifle to his shoulder. He's advancing. I figure about the time he gets to here, he's going to have a pretty clear shot on this guy here.
Yes, clear shot on him.
So I'll pop off one on that guy. What's the range?
Eldritch Blast, right?
Yeah.
So
But as
You're definitely within
Up
range.
to 120.
I was going to say 120 on that.
Yeah.
Am I in range
Yep,
to put
fine.
hex on him before I do it? Because I can do hex as a bonus action.
What is how far do you got to be away for Hex?
I need to check.
Check
90
that
feet.
and I'll tell you how far you are from him. You are 50 feet from him, so yeah, it should work. Because most spells are 60.
90-foot range on hex. Oh, it's a really good range.
Yep.
All right, but my thing says it's an action. Is it an action?
It's
Thought-
a bonus action.
I thought Hex
It's a
was
bonus action, I believe.
Yeah, everybody I've seen use it use a bonus action. So yeah, I'll put a hex on him, and then I'll blast him with my rifle. I'm hexing his strength, by the way. If I hit.
Okay, so there's no save. Is there a save for that? Yeah. What's the DC on that?
The save is for me to hit him.
No, it's
No.
not a save.
No save for Hex?
Save it.
The
No.
save, if I miss, then it doesn't have any effect. But yeah, he's got 6 points of damage on him.
6. And that one's not been hit yet either.
2 force, 4 necrotic. And it's a pretty loud sound, so that cleric standing next to me hears this. And he's like, it's a little freaky.
Alright, so he will take your 6, and he looks like he is barely standing. And you say he's hexed with strength check, you say?
Yeah.
Alright. And let's see, next up is she.
Moving right here to this one that I have not hit yet, but fired at me.
Right.
I'm going to grab my short sword and try and swing at him.
The 9 to hit. Let me see. Unfortunately, 9 does not hit him.
Okay, then I will do an unarmed strike at the one that I already hit with my dart. Apparently, moving does not go well with me.
Both of those are a miss.
Yeah.
Alright, so with that, it is now Brother May I.
I will about here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to try to do another sacred flame
On which one?
on. Okay, I can't ping him. Not the guy that's in front of the dead captain. That guy.
Okay, the one I got marked, pointed at?
Yes.
Alright, and that's another save.
Yeah. 13.
What was the DC you said?
13.
Alright, and it's a dex save?
Dex.
Alright, I rolled an 11 plus 2, so I'm right at 13.
Alright, he saves.
Alright. And then you get a move, you get an action, you got a bonus you can do?
Not at this time. I'm good to go.
Alright, so that leaves Thurgo. Give me just a second. Okay, you did the necrotic roll as well when you did your hex.
Yeah, that was included.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, I put it together.
Where am I? Alright, so let's see. This one here, I think we'll move him up to you.
Okay.
And then we got this one here. We'll move to here. Alright, so first off, Vayer, you have an attack against you. That's a 22 to hit. And
Oh,
That's a hit.
that'll be 6 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
And he will move to, we'll say here.
I get an attack of opportunity, don't I?
You do not. Goblins have nimble escape, and he is disengaging from you as a bonus action.
Goblin superpower.
Okay.
So this guy here, which I'm rotating, hopefully, is going to shoot at you, brother.
Alright.
20 total.
15. That hit.
And you will take 5 points of slash. No, let me rephrase that. 5 points of piercing damage from the short bow he fired at you. You have 2 on you.
Roger.
Okay, that's only going to be a 11,
Negative.
and that one's a 16.
Matches it.
All right, so you will take on that 7 points of slashing.
Roger.
And that's it for their turn. Back at the top of the round, Vayer, you're up.
Yeah, one more hit and I won't be. So, alright, so I'm going to take 2 pot shots against the guy who hit me. Bump, bump.
All right.
And I am
23
going
to hit,
try to...
14.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's get the damage on the 23, which was a 8. So, and he has been hit, so he is completely decimated.
It means he's 1/10 gone?
Oh, he's gone. He's dead.
Oh,
He's
so he's
splattered.
more than decimated. He's 100 baited.
He's actually, once you hit him, you nailed him in the chest, and it moved him out in the water. And you see him get snatched up by a shark.
Cool. Hit again.
And your
1,
second shot's a
2,
14.
3.
And you were you aiming for the one off to your right?
Yeah, the next nearest one.
Okay, you missed him by a hair's breadth around by the ear. Any closer, you would have pierced his ear.
Such is life.
All right, and then you moved.
Is there a medic in the house?
Yes.
And I'll go ahead and put an X on this one. He is gone. All right, so that was you got a bonus or anything?
That was my bonus.
That's right, bonus action for the second shot. All right, so with that, it is now Sergeant Rock.
Sergeant Rock will maintain his bead on this guy and crack another shot off in his general direction.
Okay, fire away, and that's the one you got hexed.
Yeah.
All right.
I roll a 1, gun jams. It's unfortunate, but it happens. And then he'll use his bonus action to do a healing light. A weird little light comes down on Bayor, and a little guy runs up with a medical kit and puts a Band-Aid on the wound.
Aww.
So how much is that? You get 4 points of healing for that. All right, you are now up. You still have 2 goblins sitting on you. Neither one of them decided to disengage.
I'm going to try the same thing again. So, short sword on the one that has not been hit yet.
All right, and that's the 20.
Yep, with 9 points of damage.
Short sword swing, you decapitate that goblin.
And then with my unarmed bonus action strike to the other one, really ticked off at him as well. 15.
Just hits him.
7 points of damage. I'm going to thrust my hand through his goblin body and pull out his beating heart.
And that is exactly what you do. Because he only had 2 hit points.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, so that one
and
is
then I will
dead
use
as
my
well.
movement to get over here.
Alright.
Just in case.
And let's see, that was yours. Brother May I, you are the last to go. Well, no, you're not the last, but it's your turn.
That guy done pissed me off. So, got him. Oh, son of
Okay, with that, you fire wide and hit the body of the dead lead goblin or whatever back there against the wall.
He's in bad shape.
Alright, so with that,
I'll move over here, and then my bonus action, since I can see everybody, I will do Healing Word, and everybody gets 5 hit points.
No, healing word only affects 1.
yeah, unless you got mass healing word.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I will take those 5 hit points.
I'm the healer. I'm healed.
Yeah.
Alright, so with
does
that,
everybody else a lot of good
the only
there.
person that sees this will be Sergeant Rock.
Position, heal thyself.
Let's see, 5, 10, 15. I'll say he gets about halfway up this cliff face. You see the goblin take off running the opposite direction, and he's trying to scramble up the side of this cliff face. Now, mind you, this cliff face is taller than what the map seems to show. So he only gets about 5 or 10 feet up. And he's still got like 30 to 40 more feet to go before he ever reaches the top. But it looks like that's the only way he can see that's safe enough to go. He's seen these 2 guys die down here at the bottom. He's seen this guy get blasted out and eaten by a shark. So that's his go. So top of the round, Vayer, you are up.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Can't see anybody. 4. Looks like I see the dead body. 5, 6. Can I see the guy scrambling?
Let's see. You be able to... Okay, right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can be able to see him
I
there.
can see him. He's out of my short range, but I can see him, right?
Right.
Alright, so it's a disadvantage. I still get my 2 shots.
Okay, and they both miss.
Oh,
Okay. I tried.
Alright, so that was your go. It's on you. No, it's not Sergeant Rock, my bad.
Sergeant Rock. Yeah, he's still got a beat on that guy. He's just rifle.
All right, and you've got 120 foot on that, so you've definitely got within range.
Reckon I peg him for 14 points of damage.
That you do.
Well, that's not quite max, but yeah, that's a good hit. And
so this is. I'll let you tell me what he looks like after he gets hit for at least 4 times the amount of health he had left.
yeah, it's right square in the middle of his back, clearly snapping his spine. And as he falls, you can tell that his back is articulating in unusual and disturbing ways.
I like that weapon.
Alrighty then. Now,
Where can I get that?
we are out of initiative. All the goblins appear to be dead at the moment. And of course, this one here falls back to the ground, snapped pretty much in half.
Obviously, we investigate the bodies.
Yes, I'm getting my dart back as well, and
Okay, go ahead and give me a roll for that. And where was I on this? Did I actually put it in?
My range.
why'd you roll a disadvantage?
Because I had switched it to disadvantage for the hit, and I forgot to switch it back.
Yeah, no, I'm giving you a hard time. 15 is what you would have had. That's your first roll.
Yeah.
As soon as the threat's neutralized, Rock doesn't even think about going over there. He's going back on his original plan. If he can help anybody at the folly.
You know, you could help the people who are injured in your actual, that you fought with first.
I can see that those guys are all ambulatory, and the guys at the ship are going to need immediate assistance.
Some of us are more ambulatory
The only
than
person
others.
you see at the ship is still the one that's been impaled. You do notice he's missing a limb or two now.
There's sharks. That's what I needed to know.
Yeah,
Yes,
there's sharks in the water.
Yeah, there was a shark that came and got the goblin.
That's going to discourage me from swimming.
Oh, go ahead. There's only 5 or 6 of them out there.
I'm going to double check to make sure I still have all the original number of toes, fingers, other appendages.
You appear to have, I guess, everything on you. None of you seem to have been eaten by a shark. Or bitten by any of the water. Somehow you guys miraculously made it to the beach, unconscious, without getting beat against the reefs that are out there, eaten by the sharks that are out there, or impaled on any of the ship pieces. I will say you do see, if you give me some, Sergeant Rock, give me an investigation, will you?
He is a classic investigator. He doesn't really have much going for him. No, actually, he doesn't even try. And that one. So you ask him to investigate, but he continues running for the ship where he's not going to be able to.
You see sand and water.
And shark fins.
Yes, lots of shark fins. At least 4 circling the body that's dripping blood into the water up there at the Siren's Folly. And probably 3 or 4 others over here enjoying Goblin.
He's still going to stand here calling out, "Hey, is there anybody alive on the ship?"